We'd like to thank our supporters, OG Haulage
and Coolridge Heating and Air Conditioning for their ongoing and continued support of our podcast and helping us make this possible.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Welcome to Get Outdoors with Drew and Cam. Another week, another fantastic reason to get off the couch.
That's it. Get outside. The sun's shining. It's fantastic outside.
Hope you all are doing well. How are you this week, Cam?
Yeah, mate. Exciting. Chomping at the bit.
Chomping at the bit?
Yeah. Just, mate, it's been a wicked bit of weather. Being able to get outside.
100%.
Yeah, even getting out, even when it's been not terrific weather.
Oh, it's been stupid. We're leading up to Christmas.
Yep.
And what do we had? A couple of hot days last week.
Mate, we've had 30 plus mil down, rain down at
And
home.
then all the rain.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
So, that's Victorian weather for you.
Well, this
Don't
is
like it. Wait a minute.
True.
Yep.
True. And we're leading up to Christmas and Christmas holidays and everything like that.
Yeah.
You had a news article that I think should be spoken about.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a straight out of the left field. I was seeing it recently on some social media posts. There was a whole heap of caravans parked up in prime location waterfront stuff up towards Tocumwall. I think it was 5 or 6 caravans. Empty caravans, nobody there, stuff's locked up.
So they're just holding prime spots.
They've just gone into a free camp and parked up and holding up prime spots, obviously for the upcoming school holidays.
Far out.
I've done a bit of a dig around, and apparently it's not illegal. It's morally
It is immoral.
It's morally questionable to do it.
That's like putting a chair out the front of a concert and trying to save your spot.
Yeah, I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way.
Does me.
It's public land. It's free camping. It's the way it used to be, mate.
Legit first in, best dressed.
First in, best dressed.
Yep.
So,
well, they're first in, aren't they?
yeah, but when they got flat tyres and they can't tow their vans away or they're missing tyres, not that I'm promoting.
No, we would never promote vandalism
stuff like that. But it's that annoyance, isn't it?
Is it vandalising if you hook it up and move it into the bush?
I don't know. I don't know if you do that. It would be considered theft, most likely.
I wonder if they put hitch locks and wheel locks on them.
All I'm thinking is a couple of strong boys and a few beers and, hey, you won't move that. Yeah, I will.
Wouldn't be hard, would it?
Oh, mate, I just look at it and go, look, it's wrong. Everybody's a public landowner. Everybody's entitled to their opportunity to get in there. But going up there several weeks or whatever it was before the Christmas period and parking vans up and going, this is where I'll be.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd be the bloke that comes in and camps next to you deliberately.
Or in front of them.
Running the chainsaw at midnight just to annoy them.
The generator, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Put the generator right near their camp.
Yeah.
It's just the frustration of it. Look, I'm all for people getting out into the open and getting outdoors. That's what we're here to talk about and
Absolutely.
promote. But this rubs me the wrong way. This is like littering deliberately.
It's like pushing a kid out of the way to get in line for a hot dog.
I don't know anybody that'll push a kid out of the way to get a hot dog. But look, it's that sort of stuff, mate. And I look at it and just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer everybody has the opportunity to get there and do it. But this is just arrogance. So
I think there is a, what would you call it? Like a selfish arrogance about it, I reckon.
I question whether or not the Shire can go, well, these caravans have been abandoned.
Well, I believe I've seen a post similar where they were actually making those comments. What if you rang the Shire and went, hey, look, there's like 4 or 5 dumb caravans.
These could possibly be stolen.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know, to be honest.
Someone's lined them up.
Yeah, so
This is true.
Yeah, I think it's brave too, because unfortunately you can't leave your car in a lot of places and trust that it's going to be...
Or your swag, or your chair, or your esky.
Right. Yep.
Mate, we were camping up at Eden, and somebody during the day, we'd locked up everything.
Yep.
I mistakenly didn't put the bottle of Jack's Special out of the way.
Yep.
And someone knocked it off.
Yep.
Middle of the day.
Yep. Mate, they come out in all types of day and all types of weather. So.
And I mean, if they're going to knock off a bottle of Jack Special, who's to say they won't knock off caravans?
I still think it's only Jack Special. It's not that bad. But
yeah, but you drink 4X. That's the problem.
Hey, leave me alone.
That's the problem.
Hey, I'm rehydrating.
Good point. Good point.
So, look, if you hear anything about it, let us know too on social media. I've been trying to keep an eye on it.
We'd love
and
for you to
see-
get in contact with us
and
and
see if anything's happened like that
Where
somewhere
else?
you go.
100%.
So, it's not right.
It's a good discussion to have.
Yeah. But anyway, so what's been happening with you, Drew? Sorry, I sort of cut us off at the start of this one.
I've been fairly busy with work and keeping up with the girls' basketball and horse riding and rock climbing and
All the fun outdoor stuff.
all the fun outdoorsy
and
stuff.
indoor stuff.
And indoor stuff, absolutely.
Yep.
But something popped up on my radar.
Yep.
And you and I are always looking for something different for the listener.
Yeah.
A new model railway, miniature railway, has opened up in Harcourt near Bendigo.
This is the one I giggled at. It's the largest miniature.
Correct. Correct.
I only giggled because it's the largest miniature.
You like that oxymoron?
Yeah, I
do you?
like the oxymorons.
It's like army intelligence, isn't it? Yeah.
No comment.
It's on 65 acres.
Yep.
So she's a big one. Like, I believe the track's 2.7 kilometres long.
Yep.
They've got different, like, steam and rail locomotives.
Yep.
Steam and... diesel. Sorry, that was the other one.
It's that little narrow gauge stuff too,
It is.
isn't it? Yep.
It is. Like they had, I think it was in Narre Warren, there was Campbelltown Railway.
Yep.
I know there's one up in Shep.
There was a bloke up near where I grew up that had one on his private property.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. There's a few enthusiasts,
Yeah.
we'll say, around. There's actually quite a few tracks around. I didn't know how many were there, but like even in Diamond Creek,
Yep.
there's one out there
Okay.
near Eltham.
Yep.
And this dude only charges $5 a ride.
To do 2.7 Ks, you said, was it?
2.7 kilometre ride on this miniature railway.
I wonder how long it would take to do the circuit.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'd love for one of our listeners that goes there or has been there to let us know.
That'd be a pretty cool thing to, get a bit of info
I
on.
mean, $5 a head, dude.
Yeah.
That makes for a day trip and a half.
Yeah, that's it.
Go there mid-morning, have a brew, shoot around on the railway for a bit, have a good look at it, go into Bendigo,
Bit of gold panning.
do a bit of gold panning, and then come home and go, that was an awesome day. You're off the couch, you're
That's
out
it.
doing something, and you're not paying drug money to do stuff.
No, that's right. That's right. I mean, it's close enough to be roughly a day trip, especially in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You're sort of based close enough that it's not that far.
Well, an hour and a half's not offensive for
Yeah.
90% of the people, really.
Well, I do the hour and a half to come down here and record this. So.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yep.
But yeah, I saw this and thought this would be an absolute bonus for people.
Especially if their kids are into little trains
Spot
and
on.
stuff like that. It gives them that full hands-on experience.
From little kids up to us. I mean, I went to the one at Campbelltown near us,
Yep.
and it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. The old boy let me come over and gave me a hand to put the train back on the track. And
Yep.
we got chatting about the trains, and they love to talk about this kind of stuff.
Oh, when you speak to people that are enthusiasts,
Bingo.
they love it. It's
Yeah.
what they live and breathe.
Absolutely. So
I mean,
only 25 minutes from Bendigo,
yep,
and like I said, $5 a ride in Harcourt.
yep.
You can Google it.
It all comes up. What's the name you need to be Googling for it?
It's Victorian Miniature Railway,
Okay.
vmr.com.au.
Yep.
So, and I mean, something like that, if you took your gas cooker,
Yep.
you can cook up some lunch
The gas cooker that you could possibly win in our little giveaway.
in the giveaway.
Yeah.
Yes, with
Yep.
some coffees.
Yep,
There you go.
some
You get to test
coffee.
ride everything and photos of our cups, you holding our cups and send them
Yeah,
in.
I'm still jelly that we're giving them away.
I know, right?
We'll have to get a couple more knocked up, I think. So,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Those sorts of things. It's not a big day out, but it's big enough.
Yeah.
And you could pack a picnic lunch, pack a small gas cooker and a frying pan in it, buy a pack of snags.
Bingo.
It's not a very expensive day. It's
Snags
your
and
fuel
bread.
and travel.
Yep.
And if you're getting out of the city, well, to me, that's a bonus anyway.
Exactly
But,
right.
yeah.
And like I said, you're near Bendigo, so even if you did an overnighter in Bendigo,
Yeah.
you're 25 minutes from this.
Yep.
It's worth the drive.
See, that's another thing that we haven't really touched on either, I don't think. Have you ever looked on Airbnb and stayed in an Airbnb?
I have.
Because I've done it numerous times and
Yep.
I've not been disappointed yet, to be
No.
honest.
But the good part about that is you can actually pick it.
Yeah, you can pick the location and
Pick the house.
size,
Yep.
pick the rooms, pick the beds.
What's the other one? There's Airbnb and there's Hip Camp.
Hip camp.
Hip Camp, we should touch on Hip Camp in another episode, I think.
Yep, that's more based towards the camping side of things though too, isn't it?
Correct.
Yep, I've got to have a little bit of a look into that
Yep.
myself, I think. So
I think we'll do some research and we'll get into that. That's
Yeah.
a good one to talk about, dude.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good
'Cause,
one to get onto.
we've given that a hiding
Yep.
and we've never been disappointed.
Yeah, and there's also free camping websites and stuff like that as well that we should probably
Wiki
have a
camps.
look on.
So we can look at apps.
Yeah, we can look at those sorts of apps
Well,
as well.
that's going to help everybody that listens, aren't they?
That's right, and it's exploring all the avenues.
Yep.
So if you're after just a patch of dirt to roll your swag out, those sorts of things are even handier. So
Spot on. Hey, side note.
yes,
You were talking to me a little while ago what I'm doing with my half-empty gas canisters.
yes.
What's the deal? You said you had
So-
some new hack for it.
Oh,
Or...
it's not so much a hack. It's something that's been built. So you're running those little 100-gram canisters for butane, or I think they go up to 150s or 200s as
Is this
well.
like on the jet boils?
The jet boil ones.
Okay.
So you know how you start wearing down and the canister doesn't want to give everything left?
Yes,
that's
you
got
just can't
left
get
in it?
that high flame going again.
Yeah, so
Yep.
there's these little dual universal
Adapters?
it is. So you can actually take the butane, liquid fuel from one and get it into the other cylinder. So you can top up
Yep.
a virtually empty cylinder from the ones that have all the dregs in them. So it was only a couple of bucks, to be honest. I think it was $11 or $14.
Was it a Temu special?
It was an eBay special.
eBay special?
So
Nothing wrong with that.
The main reason I went with it, it does have a pressure relief valve in it because you are technically opening up two pressurised vessels.
Okay.
So I look at it from that safety side. It has the pressure release.
Well, it's like when you're getting your 9 kilos filled, isn't it?
That's right.
You open the valve, let the air out, let the gas in.
That's right.
So
you
if
need to
you've
do
got that-
something like that.
If you've got
So
that pressure side, it's a safety valve as well.
that's what it's designed to do. So
Yep.
you can't overpressure it and have a cylinder explode in front
Oh,
of you.
that's
'Cause
that's a good thing.
that's not going to be safe. But yeah, mate, this thing's $14, and it was you put one cylinder out in the sun to warm up.
Yep.
You put the other one in the fridge or the freezer for a
Yep.
few minutes,
Yep.
and get it to cool down as much as you can.
So you're essentially shrinking the gas. Yep.
So the cold cylinder is on the bottom, the receiving
Makes
cylinder.
a vacuum.
Yep. The warm cylinder that it's going to be more free flowing from is on the top.
Yep.
You join them together and you open the valve. Bingo, bango! It dumps most of the liquid contents through into the bottom cylinder.
Yeah, right.
And so I did the other week. I had to play around with it, and I think I did 3 or 4 trips to the beer fridge just to sit the can in there and
Sure
the
you
cylinder
did.
in there.
Sure you did.
No, it was to cool my cylinders.
Sure you did.
It's the perfect optimal temperature.
How long do you leave it in the fridge for? Is it about a can time?
No, I didn't actually. I wasn't drinking because I was dealing with possible explosives. No, I was behaving. It was just simply because the
Yep.
beer fridge is colder than the.
How long would you leave it in the fridge for?
Oh, I gave it 5 or 10 minutes.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just enough to get that cylinder to start feeling cold to the touch.
Because I know that gas freezes at 30 degrees below zero.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to be
So-
freezing the gas.
No.
You don't want to freeze it, but you want to really try and constrict it down in its size.
So no longer than 5 minutes in the fridge kind of thing?
I'd do the 5 minutes just to be on the safer side of things.
Okay.
There's no point leaving it in there overnight.
Yep.
There are other people that have done a fair bit more research into it than I have.
Yep.
But I've taken 3 cylinders that were almost empty and I was struggling to use. And I've made one half decent one.
Okay.
So then the other ones that I've got, I don't have. They've brought out this little thing. I think it's called a woodpecker
Yeah.
that you can use to actually pierce the side of the cylinders.
Right.
But you've got to burn off all the excess vapor that's still left in the cylinder before you go piercing.
Yeah, you
these
don't want to go
things.
piercing it because you get blown with it and get a burn.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right. So
Is that a
you
do
know-
not try this at home, kids?
Oh,
Or
look,
what?
I'd say that's a do not try this at home, kids.
Adults only to try this.
I haven't given it a whirl yet, so I can still count to 10. We'll work it out from
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But look, it's trying to dispose of these things correctly as well.
I was just going to ask you that very question. Where do you get rid of yours?
So mine, I've just held on to. I have a random collection of them in my shed at the moment
Okay.
that will slowly be dwindled down through fridging and sitting in sun and
Yeah.
consolidating back together.
Okay.
And that's from a $14, $15 jigger that I bought offline.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy the Fuel Flipper, which is a brand name one, which was a bit more on the pricier side of things.
Yeah.
And I found the exact same thing, slightly cheaper, thinking that I'm not going to be using it a heap. I've got a few to do, but yeah, you're using up all that last bit of the butane rather than risking putting them in the bin, and
Yeah.
then the truck picks it up, compacts it, cylinder goes pop. It's enough to start a fire in a garbage truck. It's probably not a good look.
End up with a hot load all over the road.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Previous company I worked for, we'd get those phone calls.
Yep.
Can you grab a bobcat, grab one of the water trucks and a sweeper?
Yep.
And you'd rock up the fireys and put it out.
Yep.
And they've just spread it in the middle of the road, depending where they are. We've attended previous company was like 4 or 5 hot loads.
Yep.
And they have to dump it in the middle of a park.
Yeah.
We had
somewhere.
one up the end of our road here at
Yep.
the lights. Old
Yep.
mate just went, nope, opened the back, tipped it.
Yeah, it saves burning the truck to the ground.
Well, this is it. And
Yep.
it's not going to harm anybody.
No.
Just smells like garbage.
Oh, you just want to stay out, uphill, upwind.
Yeah,
Stay out of the
upwind.
smoke. So, but yeah, look,
Yeah.
for what it is, considering how much I
Okay.
use mine, I thought it was a sound investment anyway. Gave it a go, and I'm actually quite impressed with it. So
Yeah, you have to flick
Yeah.
up the link or something like that.
yeah, I
that
did
people
take
can
a
have look
couple
at.
of photos as I was doing it too. So I've
Awesome.
got them to put up on the social so we can
Yeah,
get that
yeah.
out there as well. So yeah,
We'll let you, the listener, know what Cam thinks of it and how it goes.
yeah. Look, to be honest, it's taken 3 and made 1 decent. So
Yep.
it's enough that I've been able to use it already. So
Well, that's the whole question, isn't it? What do you do with those 8 tenths, 2 tenths left over?
yeah.
And you don't want to go throwing it, like you said, in the garbage.
Yeah, it's just that way you're able to actually use it and virtually get your money's worth out of it
Yep.
too. They're not expensive, I understand, but every little bit counts. So.
Yeah, 100%.
And virtually the $14 is the cost of a new cylinder anyway.
Yeah.
So you've paid for a cylinder, but you actually get a cylinder
You're
back.
extending what you've got and using all of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I had an absolute cracker of a weekend just gone.
Yeah.
I did.
What you get up to?
Took the fam up to a little town,
A little town.
hour and a half out of Melbourne,
A long, long time ago.
called Trentham.
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 Okay, so where are we in Trentham?
Trentham, which I'm just getting direct. It's basically up the Calder Freeway.
Yep. So up towards Wood End and stuff like that.
Correct.
Yep.
Wood End, sort of turn left.
Yep. Sort of turn left. So
Yeah,
just
take
a
the
slight
dog leg.
veer. Yep.
Take the dog leg left.
Yep.
And head out to Trentham.
Okay. What was the draw card for Trentham?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, I got the good lady wife a mystery picnic where you zoom out, gives you puzzles and quizzes to get
Yep.
to the next. We talked about it in a previous
Yeah, I
episode
think
where I
we did.
made
Yep.
one. Well, this one took us to Trentham.
Okay.
And because you're doing this puzzle mystery picnic,
Sort of a scavenger hunt style
it
thing.
is
Yep.
actually. But we went to Trentham, and each place that it gets you to, you go to a certain shop and you collect some sort of food product,
Yep.
or coffees, or cakes, or like you end up with a decent spread of lunch.
Yep.
You end up with drinks. You end up with a whole heap of gear, and we ended up at Hanging Rock,
Yep.
which is not really that far from
To
Trentham.
have a picnic.
To go-
Ironic.
Ironic. But anyway, back into Trentham,
Yep.
I realised there was a lot more to this town than met the eye.
Yep.
So I said to Viv, let's pack up, let's go. I made a picnic, put together, basically we had some chicken, put some salad together, grabbed some wraps, and zoomed out from there and parked the car and basically didn't drive for the rest of the day.
Okay.
They've got a river walk, creek walk, trickle walk, if you want to call it that. It's called the Wombat Walk, I think it is, which takes you for a decent walk around town.
I was going to say the Wombat Walk sounds like a very slow waddle.
It was.
Yep.
It was, essentially. But there was an amazing little dam in the middle of town where we had lunch. But there's a old railway station there, the Trentham Railway Station.
Yep.
What else was there? Oh, there's some falls, Trentham Falls. That was my main
Falls.
draw card for going there. Mate, honestly, it was, I would say, under 100 metres from the car park to the falls.
Yep.
There was 50 steps.
There's 50 steps.
There was 50 steps because
Yep.
my youngest counted them twice.
So it's a bit of a doable thing.
It's you could virtually get a wheelchair down there.
Okay. Yep.
Virtually is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Nice set of falls. You can't get to the bottom because it's all fenced off, but it is very picturesque,
Okay.
nice and quiet, well used, but I think everyone's pretty respectful. There's some drop toilets up there they've just built,
Yep.
so it's actually cracker for that. Yeah, then we zoomed back into town, went down to the railway there. There's some old rail cars, the station's down there.
Yep.
Took a heap of photos around there, which was awesome. Walked up and down Main Street. They got bakeries, which we didn't use.
What?
I know, right?
What?
Couple-
You got to stop and check out the local pie scene.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Nah, because we took lunch, so it worked out a whole lot better. But yeah, I didn't know, but Trentham's only got a population of around 1,100 people, nearly 1,200 people.
Okay. Sorry, I was just distracted. I was trying to find out if there was any fish stockings in those dams.
No.
I was just Googling. I
No,
couldn't find anything.
it's not really big enough, but
Yep.
we got plenty of photos of the ducks. There was ducks with the baby ducks.
Oh, yep.
With it running around with them.
Ducklings.
Ducklings.
Yep.
That was pretty cute. There's a whole heap of bin chickens.
Yep. Bin chickens are everywhere.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'd give the place like for a day trip, for a little sightsee, run around,
Yep.
walk.
Enough of a drive and get out for a leg stretch.
Correct. You're going
Yep.
through the back of, I forgot the area now, but driving through, you're in the bush.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fairly dryish still out that way? Or
Not
is-
real bad.
Not real bad?
Nah, not real bad. Could have been a whole lot worse, but
Yep.
I think with all the weather that we've had,
It's had a bit of a green up.
it's kept the green up.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, we've got grass knee high down our way at the moment. It's insane.
and it's dry,
No, it's still growing.
still green.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just been that sort of a season this year. So,
I've been that busy with work that my backyard was
it's all right. I did my other.
nearly a foot.
I did, I think, my second silage cut off the backyard this year, the other week. So, yeah.
Silage cut.
Oh,
I like
mate.
that.
Unfortunately, it just got away on me, and being shift work too, and not sitting still. Every chance I had to do something at home,
Yep.
it was generally raining. So I'm like, well, I can't mow the lawn, so I'll go play in the rain and do something silly.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you went walkabout, didn't you?
Oh, I did, mate. I did, I think it was 17 Cully loop from home and up one of our local rail trails to the power station.
Okay.
So
So you can walk to work now.
I could. It's going to take me a while. No, look, it's a good rail trail because it's just a constant incline.
Yep.
It's not a steep one either. And with this stuff I've been having going on with my knee, it was my sort of rehab walk that I was
Yes.
starting to do.
Okay.
So look, I did just shy of 18 kilometres, but it was fantastic. It was flogging rain. I put
Yeah.
the wet gear on and just went, bugger it, I'm going.
Well, it's a good way to test your gear, isn't it?
Yeah, so I can tell you what, my Stony Creek pants, I absolutely love them. They came up ace,
Yeah.
held the water out, were breathable too. So
Stony
my legs
gear
weren't.
do a wet weather gear, do they?
Stony Creek do, yeah.
Stony Creek, sorry, Stony
gear.
weather.
So that's a packable one. So it's got its own little stuff sack that you
Okay.
pack them down into.
Awesome.
Look, they're zip-up pants too. They're zip side, so you can get them on and off with your boots on still, which is a big bonus for me because I'm using them for the crossing into the hunting side. Look, I've had an Under Armour spray jacket that I've sworn by.
Yeah.
I love it to bits. It's lightweight, packs down to nothing, but I was sweating like an absolute crazy person in it by the end of it.
Wow.
So I reckon I was wet inside the jacket from just sweat. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm looking now at maybe going to another Stony Creek style jacket to see if it's any different. So
Okay. So you just need a bit more breathing in it.
yeah, that little bit more breathability. The fun part was whistling in a little fox kit that I spotted walking up the rail trail.
Yep.
Wind in my face and the quick little,
Yeah.
and it came in like it was on a string.
Yep.
But the hardest thing was trying to get my phone out of my pants that were inside my wet pants
Ah, stink.
to get the video of
Yeah.
it, and it just bolted off. I think I'd shared it up on our socials.
Yeah. You just
So-
see the tail end of it
Yeah.
turning around going, nope.
No, mate, the thing almost landed on my foot. That's how close it come to me. It was almost on my foot.
It's got no danger yet. That's why.
Nah, it's never had a run in. So
No,
yeah,
never had a run
look,
in.
mate, it was just cool. I mean, it's my local. It's nothing hard to get to.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good. And what, you finding you're getting further with it?
Oh yeah.
Like your walks are getting you further for your training? Or?
Yeah, well, I've got a couple more silly ones sort of coming up that I'm planning to do. I have just done. It was 22 kilometre round trip. I was actually going to overnight it and camp out. So I hit the sand because we're going to be doing a fair bit of beach walking with this upcoming hike.
Yes.
And I just wanted to see how I go punching out distance on the beach. So I chucked the pack on. Don't know what it actually weighed. It felt heavier than it probably was.
Okay.
I had about 4 litres of water in it. Just my intentions were to overnight it. So I had dinner and camping stuff and everything with me. Chucked the fishing rod on, broke that down so the reel was in the bag. Fortunately, it wasn't the $27 rod. Look, I was casting 32-gram lures.
Camo.
I don't think it was going to survive it. So I decided to opt to one of my 6 to 10 kilo rods that breaks down nice and light. It's carbon fibre.
Yep.
All the bells and whistles. Felt really nice to cast braid again. But I was actually hiking along the beach, and I think I would have been 6 or 7 Ks in at that point.
Yeah.
And I saw the big dark mass of a school of Australian salmon cruising through the breakers.
Yep.
So I frantically took the pack off because the reel was inside the pack, and so were the lures.
Yep.
Found the lures, got the reel on, hooked it all up, tied the ugliest looking loop knot you've ever seen with about 1.5 inch long tag, and went, these things aren't going to be fussy, let's get into them. I had to almost run down the beach 50 metres to catch up to the tail end of the school. And, mate, it was a fisher cast, and they were a foot long, every fish. It was great fun. So the school did start to break up.
Yep.
I think I was about half a K down the beach from where I started chasing them.
Yeah.
By the time I finished catching fish and went, you know what, I'm here for a walk, I better get back to it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I'm not going to put this rod away. I'm going to keep it in my hand the whole time. So then I did another 4 or 5 Ks and went, you know what, I'm going to pull up stumps here for the night.
Yep.
Found a nice little spot to tuck away in the sand dunes and sit down, have some dinner. Had a butter chicken and rice for dinner.
On track.
Off-grid provisions.
Off-grids.
I did use an on-track bag, though, to cook it up. So, you know.
Worked the same?
Yeah, it still worked the same. Actually, on those, I did touch base with the company.
Yeah.
And they said they will activate in salt water, and they actually activate better for some reason with salt water, those heater element bags. Which was something I think we talked about a while ago.
Yes.
So, yep, that's just jogged it in my memory. So I sat there, had my dinner. I'd set up my tent, tried to get away from the flies.
Yeah.
The sun went down, the flies buggered off, and the mosquitoes came out. And I'm sitting there getting harassed by Mozzies going, you know what, this isn't exactly enjoyable.
Nah.
And I thought, oh, well, I'll sit here for a minute. And then went, yeah, and that's lightning on the horizon too. So it's not exactly the place you want to be exposed out on the coastline.
That'd be epic.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to watch.
I love it.
And then went, you know what? There's a walking track right here that I can get access to the track behind the dunes. Surely that's got to be easier walking. I should have walked back down the beach. That ended up being 12 Ks back to the car. I think I got back to the car at just shy of midnight after walking back through Paradise Beach and then to Golden Beach. But, oh, mate, I actually bumped into a sleeping Australian fur seal. I was walking towards this big lump on the beach and went, Christ, what is that? And got closer, and eventually you get closer, and then you go, crap, that's a seal. It's asleep on the 90 mile. I'm like, I'm just going to speak up just in case, because I don't know how he's going to react if I startle him.
Yep.
Well, I know how he reacted. He panicked, crapped himself, and jumped into the beach and took off at 1,000,000 mile.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I've got video footage of that. I'll chuck that up on their socials. But
yeah,
oh, mate, it was just a big day.
Yeah.
Lots of steps. I was over 40,000 steps for the day.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's epic.
Oh, mate, it's just, like I said, it's that practice trying to get into it. So, yeah. Look, unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get to take that $27 fishing rod. But that weather's warming up. It's getting to the point that I'm going to start taking the kids out again. So
Absolutely.
Have to hit up my mates for the local private and see if I can get into some dirty old mud marlins with it.
Yes.
So
we'll have to catch up maybe over Christmas. And
we'll see how we go.
That's it. So that's a $27 rod from Kmart.
Yep, that's it. The Jarvis Walker with that 9-pound mono line on it that's got a bit of a memory still. And then also the bass are starting to fire up and become quite catchable again up in Blue Rock. So,
at Blue Rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting. I've purchased a new electric motor, so I'm a bit excited for that.
We'll have to give that one a crack.
Oh, yeah, we will.
We should do an episode out on your boat, mate.
Oh, we could do, mate.
We could.
Yeah, why not?
Outdoor mics, off we go.
That's it. That's why we've still got those little outdoor mics.
Correct.
But, look, it's something that I've got to get done so I can get back out there, but we'll try and get an Aussie bass on surface on a $27 rod.
That'd be awesome.
Why not? Make the challenge even harder for myself.
Well, I think we're coming towards the end of this episode, Cam.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to stick it for the day, isn't it?
I think we might need to remind the listeners to don't forget Silverside Biltong.
Yep.
We have a discount code before Christmas. It's an awesome gift to give to campers, travellers, walkers, hikers, four-wheel drivers. It is an awesome gift. And
Got a fairly long shelf life too, doesn't it?
It does.
Yep.
It does. But just remember, our discount code is JustGetOut15 at Silverside Biltong online. Order your packs. Give us feedback. Let us know what you think.
Yep. Don't forget to like and share our episodes too. If you hear one that one of your mates might get a laugh out of, or they're trying to think of something and we've spoken about it.
Even a like on Spotify.
Spotify.
It helps us get out there to get other people to...
Apple Podcasts, and we're now on YouTube as well.
And YouTube as well.
We've uploaded the whole back catalogue, so it's all sitting there, I believe.
It is, and it will be continually uploaded.
Yep.
And there'll be shorts as well. There's different videos we're going to upload to YouTube as well.
Yep.
Just for other people to have something to look at, try and get our names out there and let people know that we're just trying to get people off the couch and enjoying the outdoors like Cam and I do in our families.
That's it. So we might even try and do another collab with Ryan with some stuff coming up with that too.
So what we can do. I mean, we've got a few new guests lined up.
Yep.
And we can maybe get a few back.
That's it. All right.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for listening to us.
And don't forget to check on your mates.
And
it's
check
the
on
main
your
thing
mates.
to do.
It's always important.
It's coming up to a bit of a rough time of year for some people too, being around Christmas.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
It's worth a check, definitely.
Anyway, cheers all.
Cheers all.